Hey you guys, welcome to my Venus through Sign series. This is for Venus in Gemini. So if in your birth chart Venus is sitting in a sign of Gemini, this is for you. Now this is a Venus reading, so if you don't know where your Venus is sitting, I would advise you to go to astro.com, enter your birth time, place, location. If you don't know your exact birth time, you could put 12 p.m., that's fine. But it's going to generate a free birth chart for you. And if in your birth chart Venus is in Gemini, this is for you. Sometimes both your Sun and Venus can be sitting in the same sign. And then also those of you that do know your exact birth time, if you have Gemini as your 7th house, so that would make you Sag rising, this would also apply to you as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Also, you guys, if you want to book a personal or private reading, make sure you're emailing TemajTarot@gmail.com. That information's in the description box below. And if you want a phone reading, you know, you just have to wait for me to post that video saying that I'm taking phone calls now. Whenever you see that, that means I'm taking calls. But if you don't see that video, that means I'm not taking phone calls at the moment. All right, so central issue, heart of the matter, we have the Tower, 4 of Cups, 7 of Cups, we have the Empress, 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, 10 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. Okay, I don't know if you guys are, before you guys saying you're hearing things, my kids are laughing and talking. So, yeah, I don't know if it's a spirit that you're hearing. It's probably the kids. Okay, but with the central issue here, it looks like something is being revealed. Something is coming out into the open. Like someone has been hiding the fact that they're in love, or hiding their true feelings. Or hiding, you know, whatever it is that you've been desiring. Like maybe you have a secret desire to travel, or a secret desire to work from home, or work for yourself, or leave your job. I don't know, whatever it is that you've been desiring, I feel that it comes out like you're having some sort of breakthrough. So I feel like there's forced change happening. Like something had to come out into the open, especially in regards to love and romance, because I feel like here someone has been daydreaming or fantasizing about someone. And I do see that there is some sort of secret desire or attraction here. And I feel that whatever someone has been hiding is being exposed, is being revealed here. If there has been anything, if there has been some sort of secret affair going on, I almost feel like it's coming out into the open. I also feel like if you and your partner haven't been communicating properly, I feel that they're going to reveal something that is going to really change your views or their perspective of them. So I feel like somebody is opening up with their hidden sexual desires, something that they've been wanting to do. I don't know what it could be. It could be a number of things here. Maybe you guys hate, somebody said they hate it when I mention things about being gay, because it makes them think that their partner is secretly gay. You guys, please, that's not going to always be the case. You know, for some people maybe, but that's not for everybody. So I'm not trying to put spooky ideas in your head, but stop being paranoid about that. You know, that's probably not your situation. Now, if it's bothering you that much, then maybe your intuition has been trying to tell you something. But enough of that. I'm trying to say here that those of you that are in relationships, you may have been hiding, you or your partner could have been hiding some sort of hidden fantasy. Like I said, it could be anything. It could be that, yeah, they could be attracted to the other sex, or it could be that they like porn. Maybe they didn't want to share that because maybe you just don't like that. Maybe you're not into that. Maybe you don't believe in it. And they've been hiding that. Maybe someone is an exhibitionist. Maybe someone wants to Wear a strap on. Maybe someone wants to do, I don't know, it could be anything. The number is infinite, but I feel like it's some sort of hidden fantasy, desire, illusion, and someone is tired of hiding that. They're like, I'm tired of hiding this. And you just kind of put it out there like, hey, this is what I like. This is what I'm attracted to. This is what I want to try. I want to do it. Let's do it. If you are single, this still could be you revealing things about your sexual desires, things that you keep to yourself, that are hidden, you know, that you don't want to put on display, that you don't want everybody to know about. So you might be opening up and sharing things with your friends or your family, and people are looking at you completely different now. Maybe you've been taking up exotic dancing. I don't know. It's something. And so it's like, what? You know, when you put it out there, everybody's like, what? So any type of passion or anything dealing with sexuality or anything about desires are, you know, is being put into the spotlight. I feel it's being exposed. If this is in regards to a relationship, if it's in regards to cheating or someone's preference or, you know, passions in relationships, I feel like there's going to have to be a breakdown of the relationship and it needs to be rebuilt here. Someone is trying to repair the damages or just trying to rebuild overall. Let's say, hey, let's start over. You know, now that you're comfortable with being who you are, now that you are, you know, being honest with yourself, is, you know, it's time to rebuild. We can work this out. So someone still wants to rebuild. Someone still wants to compromise. You know, but someone is carrying on some sort of burden about what they really want to do or who they really are. Please, again, keep in mind, don't just immediately jump to, oh, my partner's gay or my partner is bisexual. It's not always about that. It's just about anything that they haven't been wanting to share. Maybe they have a hidden talent, you know, that they want to work on now, or maybe they want to move, or maybe they're interested in something that they thought you wouldn't agree to, and it's coming out. So yeah, being your real self or your true identity is being highlighted, or the person that you're with is being highlighted. Now also, I feel like something could be going down at the job. Like maybe if you've been crushing on someone, or you have a love interest. My hands feel so dry. Like maybe you have a love interest at work and you guys have been sneaking around. Maybe you don't want to hide that anymore. Maybe you guys are just ready to be out and open with how you feel about each other. Maybe you've been really withholding some sort of secret crush energy and you're ready to share with your crush how you feel, or vice versa. Now, as far as business-wise, I feel that for some of you, you are starting your own business, or maybe you're being forced in a position where now you have to work on your, you know, on your own business, or working from home, or whatever it is, because you could, maybe the tower is unexpectedly losing your job or getting fired. And so it forces you to get back to working on what you've always wanted to work on in the first place. So it's time for you to start honing your gift or developing your craft here. You know, now you have some free time now. But I feel too like your confidence is being restored. Like this is being very confident about yourself. And your confidence coming off as physical attraction to other people. Like people are attracted to you for your confidence. Like that's beautiful, you know, to somebody. I also see this as, if you're single, like two independent people coming together. Maybe there's some sort of flirtation. Maybe you guys are going out for drinks. But I just kind of feel like this is two confident or two very independent people that want to come together and get to know one another. You know, it's like no pressure. Trying to say no pressure. Or it's almost like too, someone puts their feelings out there and then saying no pressure, you know, if you want to go out, no pressure, you know. So I kind of feel like something gets revealed and then someone is just like, hey, you know, it's up to you though, if you want to go out or if you want to get to know me, if you want to exchange numbers or whatever. Something else I was picking up on. Oh yeah, now as far as the zodiac energies, and I just saw 1010. I know it's not necessarily a master number, but something about that number, that double energy of the number of perfection, number 10 and number 10, two numbers of perfection kind of being side by side. So maybe that's a sign, like if there is someone new coming into your life, it feels like completion. Or we go from the 9 of being complete of self to 10 being able to share your completion with someone else. So two wholes coming together. All right, Tower. Yeah, someone is completely opening up to you. I'm also seeing this that for some of you, like you had a premonition or a dream and it actually comes into fruition. Like maybe you dreamed about this person and then you see them the next day, or you had a dream that you had a conversation with someone and it actually comes to pass. Or you also may be realizing that you have a telepathic or spiritual connection to somebody. Maybe you already felt that, and maybe, you know, something happens to confirm it, and then you're like, okay, I gotta share this with you. I gotta tell this to you. I gotta open up. So the Tower is going to be about someone just revealing something about their feelings, their thoughts, their desires. It's all coming out into the open here. Now, also, some of you could be dealing with water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, could be any sign, but those are the ones that are kind of popping out. Also could be a Taurus. And overall, I just feel like you are going to view someone from a different perspective once something is out into the open. Yeah, see, again, I'm just seeing something coming out into the open, something being revealed, someone having enough confidence to talk about what they've been thinking or feeling. Job-wise, I see something promotional, like your status, you're rising in status here. So this can be being promoted to a higher position where, you know, you have more responsibility. Or like I said, if it's like you were severed from your job or separated from your job, now it's time for you to go into your purpose or your calling. So you're stepping into the shoes, or you're filling the shoes of that independent spirit here, that entrepreneur. Especially if it is something in regards to, you know, spiritual works or something. Because I see you developing spiritual gifts. I also see some of you being a medium, like you have the ability to translate messages from the dead, or the dead visit you in dreams and they send you messages, and you find out that's how you're able to connect with those that have crossed over. Or overall, you're just discovering that you have some sort of gift, like you're a medium, or you're telepathic, or you're an empath. Or you're psychic, like you have premonitions. Maybe you learn how to do something at will, or maybe you found out that something that has been happening to you has something to do with your spirituality. I feel too that you are going to undergo some sort of transformation, especially if you're Gemini. Like I feel that your whole perspective is getting changed about something, because something that does come into fruition, or something that does change around you. or premonition, it comes to pass. Something happens that is going to make you have to rebuild your perspective, your ego, your identity. Now, also for some of you, I'm getting something in regards to distance. Like you've been waiting to hear from someone that you haven't heard from in a really long time. And then all of a sudden, here they are. Like, even to, like, you know how everybody is not into social media, but every now and then you go to check and see if somebody has a Facebook account now, or if they're on Instagram now. And you're like, you've been wondering, you're like, I haven't seen or heard from this person in years. I don't know if they're dead, alive. And then all of a sudden, you go to check for that person and you're like, yes, they have an Instagram, they have a Facebook now, or, you know, they finally got on social media. So I kind of feel like that is a possibility as well. Like someone who you just have not heard from, all of a sudden they have a social media account. And then also I'm seeing this as, again, just kind of somebody discovering that they have some sort of spiritual gift, or they've tapped into something. You can have premonitions, or, you know, your loved ones that have crossed over often communicate with you, and they reveal things to you in your sleep, things that you can share with other people. So also it may be part of your calling to be some sort of healer, or someone who just overall shares their experience with other people, or shares messages with other people. So whether you're a tarot card reader, or a psychic, or a medium, anything spiritual, it may be time for you to kind of let go of that idea set that you have for corporate America and focus on developing your spiritual gifts. All right, so that is all that I have for you guys. I hope it resonated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you all.